Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into the plant kingdom with NEET PYQs and MCQs, Set 1. This is your chance to strengthen your basics, boost your confidence, and get exam ready. Need the PDF without explanations? Grab it now from our Linktree, the link is in the description below. Let's get started and make every question count. To help you prepare better, we've listed all the previous year questions count along with their topics. So, you'll know exactly what to expect and where to focus. It's your roadmap to smart and effective NEET prep. Without further ado, let's get started. Question 1. Classification given by Bentham and Hooker. Option A, artificial. Option B, natural. Option C, phylogenetic. Option D, numerical. Explanation: Bentham and Hooker proposed a natural system of classification based on natural affinities, not just one trait. It considers a large number of morphological characters. So, option B is the correct answer. Question 2. In Chlorophyceae, the mode of sexual reproduction is by Option A, isogamy. Option B, anisogamy. Option C, oogamy. Option D, all of these. Explanation: Option A is isogamy, which means fusion of similar gametes, example, chlamydomonas. Option B is anisogamy, which means fusion of dissimilar gametes, example, chlamydomonas. Option C is oogamy, which means fusion of one large non-motile and one small motile gamete, example, volvox, chara. Chlorophyceae have all this mode of sexual reproduction. So, option D is the correct answer. Question 3. Brown algae are characterized by the presence of Option A, phycocyanin. Option B, phycoerythrin. Option C, fucoxanthin. Option D, hematochrome. Explanation: brown color is due to the pigment fucoxanthin, a type of xanthophyll found in Phaeophyceae, brown algae. So, option C is the correct answer. Question 4. Cytological information, like chromosome number, structure, and behavior, is related to Option A, numerical taxonomy. Option B, cytotaxonomy. Option C, chemotaxonomy. Option D, all of the above. Explanation: cytotaxonomy uses cytological characters for classification. Examples: chromosome number, size, structure, etc. So, option B is the correct answer. Question 5. Pyrenoids in green algal cells are related to Option A, starch formation. Option B, protein storage. Option C, general metabolism. Option D, both A and B. Explanation: pyrenoids help in starch formation and protein storage. Found inside chloroplasts in many green algae. So, option D is the correct answer. Question 6. Floridian starch is found in Option A, Chlorophyceae. Option B, Rhodophyceae. Option C, Myxophyceae. Option D, Cyanophyceae. Explanation: Floridian starch is a storage product in red algae which is found in Rhodophyceae. Insoluble in water, unlike starch. So, option B is the correct answer. Question 7. Artificial systems of classification were based upon Option A, vegetative character. Option B, androecium structure. Option C, habit and habitat. Option D, all of these. Explanation: artificial system, example, by Linnaeus, was based on a limited number of characters, such as habit and habitat. Vegetative characters such as leaf, root, stem. Androecium structure, that is number of stamens. So, option D is the correct answer. Question 8. A system of classification in which a large number of traits are considered is. Option A, artificial system. Option B, phylogenetic system. Option C, synthetic system. Option D, natural system. Explanation: artificial system is based on a few features like shape, size, or number of parts. Example, Linnaeus. Natural system is based on many features, both body and reproduction. Example, Bentham and Hooker. Phylogenetic system is based on evolution, how plants are related over time. Example, Engler and Prantl. So, option D is the correct answer. Question 9. Each character is given equal importance, and at the same time, hundreds of characters can be considered in. Option A, cytotaxonomy. Option B, morphotaxonomy. Option C, chemotaxonomy. Option D, numerical taxonomy. Explanation: numerical taxonomy involves assigning numerical values to characters based on computer analysis of hundreds of traits. So, option D is the correct answer. Question 10. Algae have a cell wall made up of. Option A, cellulose, galactans, and monons. Option B, hemicellulose, pectins, and proteins. Option C, pectins, cellulose, and proteins. Option D, cellulose, hemicellulose, and pectins. Explanation: cellulose is found in all algae, which gives shape to the cell wall. Galactans is found in red algae, which is used to make agar. Monons is found in brown algae, help support the wall. So, option A is the correct answer. Question 11. The plant body of moss, Funaria, is. Option A, Pteridophyta. Option B, Thallophyta. Option C, Tracheophyta. Option D, Bryophyta. Explanation: mosses like Funaria belong to Bryophyta. It is a division of non-vascular plants. They lack true roots, stems, and leaves but have structures that resemble them. Bryophytes thrive in moist environments and reproduce through spores. So, option D is the correct answer. Question 12. Which of the following is true about bryophytes? Option A, they possess archegonia. Option B, they contain chloroplasts. Option C, they are thalloid. Option D, all of these. Explanation: all the listed features are true for bryophytes. Option A is they possess archegonia. These are the female sex organs. Option B, contain chloroplasts. They perform photosynthesis. Option C, are thalloid. Many bryophytes have a flat, thallus-like body. So, option D is the correct answer. Question 13. Protonema stage is found in. Option A, ferns. Option B, mosses. Option C, liverworts. Option D, fungi. Explanation: the protonema is an early, filamentous stage in the life cycle of mosses. It is the first structure that develops from the spore and resembles a green, algae-like filament. It eventually gives rise to the leafy gametophyte plant. So, option B is the correct answer. Question 14. Mosses and ferns are found in moist and shady places because both. Option A, require the presence of water for fertilization. Option B, do not need sunlight for photosynthesis. Option C. Depend for their nutrition on microorganisms which can survive only at low temperatures. Option D. Cannot compete with sun-loving plants. Explanation: both mosses and ferns reproduce via flagellated sperm that need a thin film of water to swim and reach the egg for fertilization. This is why they are commonly found in moist and shady habitats. Options B, C, and D are incorrect because these plants do perform photosynthesis, do not depend on microorganisms for nutrition, and their growth in shade is not due to competition, but a need for water during reproduction. So, option A is the correct answer. Question 15. Which of the following in bryophytes is an adaptation to water conditions? Option A, absence of true roots. Option B, absence of vascular tissue. Option C, movement of sperm. Option D, all of these. Explanation: option A is absence of true roots. It is correct because bryophytes have rhizoids instead of roots, which help them absorb water directly from the surroundings. Option B is absence of vascular tissue is true because bryophytes do not have xylem or phloem, so water is transported by diffusion, suiting their life in moist environments. Option C is movement of sperm is true because sperm in bryophytes are flagellated and require water to swim to the egg for fertilization. So, option D is the correct answer. Question 16. Select the option that correctly identifies A, B and C in the given figure of the female thallus of Marchantia. Option A. Antheridophore. B. Gemma cup. C. Rhizoids. Option B. Antheridophore. B. Rhizoids. C. Gemma cups. Option C. Archegoniophore. B. Gemma cup. C. Rhizoids. Option D. Archegoniophore. B. Rhizoids. C. Gemma cup. Explanation: Marchantia is a liverwort, and in its female thallus, A is upright stalk-like structure is the archegoniophore, which bears the female reproductive structures, archegonia. B is cup-like structures are gemma cups, involved in asexual reproduction by producing gemmae. C is hair-like structures are rhizoids, anchoring the thallus and absorbing water. So, option C is the correct answer. Question 17. Gemmae are the specialized structures produced in liverworts. These are: Option A, non-green, multicellular, asexual buds that develop in gemma cups. Option B, green, multicellular, asexual buds which develop in gemma cups. Option C, non-green, multicellular, diploid, sexual spores. Option D, green unicellular, diploid, sexual spores. Explanation: gemmae are small, green, multicellular structures. They are asexual reproductive units formed in gemma cups on the surface of the thallus, especially in Marchantia. These get dispersed, often by rainwater, and grow into new plants. So, option B is the correct answer. Question 18. Which of the following is the correct option? Let's carefully observe the images. Let's check the options now. Option A. A. Porphyra. B. Fucus. C. Dictyota. D. Polysiphonia. Option B. A. Polysiphonia. B. Porphyra. C. Dictyota. D. Fucus. Option C. A. Fucus. B. Dictyota. C. Porphyra. D. Polysiphonia. Option D. A. Porphyra. B. Polysiphonia. C. Fucus. D. Dictyota. Explanation: based on structure and morphology of algae shown a porphyra, thin, flat, sheet-like thallus. Common red algae with a blade-like appearance. B. Fucus, brown algae with air bladders and a midrib. Grows in the form of fronds, leaves. C. dictyota, flat, dichotomously branched brown alga with no midrib, appearing more ribbon-like. D. Polysiphonia, filamentous, highly branched red algae. Clear central axis with lateral branches. So, option A is the correct answer. Question 19. Male and female gametophytes are independent and free-living in. Option A. Mustard. Option B. Castor. Option C. Pinus. Option D. Sphagnum. Explanation: Sphagnum is a bryophyte, and like all bryophytes, the gametophyte is the dominant, independent, and photosynthetic stage. Both male, antheridia-bearing, and female, archegonia-bearing, gametophytes live independently. Incorrect options: Mustard and castor is an angiosperms have gametophytes that are not free-living. Pinus is a gymnosperm have gametophytes that are dependent on the sporophyte. So, option D is the correct answer. Question 20. Prothallus means. Option A. Immature gametophyte. Option B. Thalloid gametophyte. Option C. Immature archegonium. Option D. None of these. Explanation: Prothallus is the gametophyte stage of pteridophytes, example, ferns. It is green, photosynthetic, thalloid, flat and leaf-like, haploid, independent. Bears both antheridia and archegonia. It is not immature, it is a fully functional, mature gametophyte. So, option B is the correct answer. Question 21. Match column 1 with column 2. Column 1, A. Pteris. B. Cedrus. C. Wolffia. D. Marchantia. Column 2, 1. Bryophyte. 2. Pteridophyte. 3. Gymnosperm. 4. Angiosperm. Option A. 2, B, 3, C, 4, D, 1. Option B. 2, B, 1, C, 4, D, 3. Option C. 1, B, 3, C, 4, D, 2. Option D. 3, B, 4, C, 2, D, 1. Explanation: Now let's go through the correct matches. A. Pteris is matched with 2. Pteridophyte. Pteris is a fern, avascular, non-flowering plant that reproduces using spores. B. Cedrus goes with 3. Gymnosperm. True cedars like Cedrus produce seeds and cones and don't form flowers or fruits. C. Wolffia pairs with 4. Angiosperm. Wolffia is the smallest flowering plant and thus belongs to angiosperms, which produce flowers and fruits. D. Marchantia matches with 1. Bryophyte. Marchantia is a liverwort, a non-vascular plant that reproduces via spores and thrives in damp environments. So, option A is the correct answer. Question 22. The giant redwood tree, Sequoia sempervirens, is a /N. Option A. Angiosperm. Option B. Free fern. Option C. Pteridophyte. Option D. Gymnosperm. Explanation: Sequoia sempervirens, coastal redwood, is a gymnosperm, specifically a conifer from the family Cupressaceae. It produces cones, not flowers, and is among the tallest trees on Earth. So, option D is the correct answer. Question 23. Select the mismatch. Option A. Pinus, dioecious. Option B. Cycas, dioecious. Option C. Salvinia, heterosporus. Option D. Equisetum, homosporus. Explanation: Pinus is monoecious, meaning it has both male and female cones on the same plant. Cycas is dioecious, meaning male and female plants are separate. Salvinia is a heterosporous fern, meaning it produces two types of spores, microspores and megaspores. Equisetum, horsedale, is homosporous, meaning it produces only one type of spore. So, option A is the correct answer. Question 24. Choose the correct option. Let's observe the image properly. Now let's check the options. Option A. A. Volvox. B. Chlamydomonas. C. Laminaria. D. Chara. Option B. A. Chara. B. Laminaria. C. Volvox. D. Chlamydomonas. Option C. A. Laminaria. B. Volvox. C. Chlamydomonas. D. Chara. Option D. A. Chlamydomonas. B. Chara. C. Laminaria. D. Volvox. Explanation. Let's break this down. Figure A shows a colonial green alga where cells are arranged in a spherical structure. This is typical of Volvox. Figure B illustrates a single-celled green alga with flagella and an eye spot, identifying it as Chlamydomonas. Figure C presents a large, multicellular brown alga with structures like holdfast, stipe, and frond, clearly Laminaria. Figure D depicts a branched green alga with nodes and internodes, looking much like a higher plant, the Chara. So, option A is the correct answer. Question 25. Choose the correct option. Assertion: A liverworts fail to spread to a new locality through fragmentation. Reason: Our gemme are helpful in propagating liverworts in a different locality. Option A. Both assertion and reason are correct, but reason is not the correct explanation of assertion. Option B. Assertion is correct, but reason is not correct. Option C. Assertion is not correct, but reason is correct. Option D. Both assertion and reason are correct, and reason is the correct explanation of assertion. Explanation: Let's analyze. The assertion is not correct. Liverworts can indeed spread through fragmentation, where a piece of the thallus detaches and grows into a new plant. The reason, however, is correct. Gemme are specialized asexual reproductive structures found in liverworts. These can be dispersed by water to new locations, where they grow into new individuals. So, option C is the correct answer. Here are the answers. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and follow us for daily updates. Want to dive deeper into the plant kingdom? Check out our playlist for the full series, including mnemonics, examples, and diagrams to make learning easier. Also, don't miss our daily PYQ and MCQ series, perfect for quick and effective revision. Next up, we'll be back with set 2 of this PYQ and MCQ questions. Until then, keep learning, stay focused, and see you in the next video.